Yes, 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 I'm being one of those people on YouTube doing a New Year's reset video. I'm a cliche. I am predictable. I'm basic. I am the pumpkin spice latte of the YouTube world. And I'm totally shameless. But I had things to say, and you may or may not find them useful and helpful. So get yourself a hot cup of something and a biscuit, sit down, and let's get into it. Welcome to 2025. The thing is, I'm never one for New Year's resolutions. I'm just not one of those people. Well, I mean, I am one of those people. I like the planning and the imagination side of it, of kind of going, oh, do you know what? My life is going to be like this, and new year, new me, and I'm going to completely transform myself, and la 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 la. The execution, however, not so good. I tend to kind of do what everybody does, which is put loads and loads of plans in place and get a lot out of the actual planning stage of writing things in diaries and, you know, big lists and this, that, and the next thing, and everything's color-coded, yay! And then when it actually comes to doing it, I'm like, no, that's really hard work, and I don't like it. I'm uncomfortable, so I don't do it. But then I was chatting to my boyfriend, and he was talking about the fact that he doesn't do New Year's resolutions, but rather what he does is he'll have a word for the year. So one word that you're kind of working towards throughout everything that you do in every aspect of your life. And I was like, mind blown. And I was like, this is a great idea. I absolutely love this. So I thought, what's my word of the year? What can my word of the year be? Instead of trying to shift and change habits and routines and rituals and activities and all of this kind of stuff, I'm actually going, okay, well, what is the overriding word that I want to be venturing towards in every aspect? Because what this does is it causes you to shift your mindset instead of shifting your habits or your actions. So here we go. My word for the year is courage. Because what I have this tendency of doing is shying away from things that are really, really uncomfortable from the point of view of fear. And I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of people auditioning for drama school or out in the industry as professionals, or, you know, umming and ahhing about whether to contact industry professionals, and or being asked by new people, what do you do for a living? And then being a bit reluctant about saying that they're an actor. So much of it is this sense of lack or this sense of fear. So it got me thinking, okay, well, what is it that actually makes us steer away from the really challenging aspects of what we do, especially in audition situations? And then how can we counter that? So I figured that we should first of all start with what the opposite of courage is, which is fear. Fear is the thing that forces us to doubt ourselves, our abilities. It's the fear or the doubt of how the audition panel are going to view us and judge us, and then what they're going to do as a response to that, because we feel in audition situations that we have no power and no control over what's going to happen. And mostly it's the fear of rejection, the fear of humiliation, and the fear of failure. This is heavy stuff. And believe me, I have been there, and I am actually still there. I spend far too much time feeling those sensations. I don't think I'm alone in that. But I think I certainly speak for myself, but I think I speak for other people that of saying that we actually need to make a big old shift here. And here it is. Here is what I think we should be shifting our head into. Try to get a no. Hear me out. We spend far too much time auditioning for drama school and hoping to get that yes, or, you know, going in for those auditions and hoping that we're going to get a yes. And we fixate on this idea of, I want a yes, I want this success, or even like imagining, if I was to get this, this is what my life would look like. We obsess and fixate and put all of our effort into trying to control the outcome to be a yes. And for auditioning for drama school especially, we're hoping that all of the 5, 6, 7, 8 schools that we apply to, we're gonna get to the recall stage, and then we're gonna get offers at all of them. And that's an amazing hope to have. Truly, it really, really is. But realistically speaking, it's not going to happen. I don't really know of anybody that's applied to multiple schools in one audition season and has got a yes from every single one of them. There might be people out there, but they're more of the exception to the rule than the rule itself. The norm is that you are going to get rejection at least once, that you're going to get failure at least once. So what would it be like if we didn't just expect it, but we're actually venturing towards it? And that isn't from this defeatist or self-sabotaging idea. Like, I don't want you to actually go, do you know what, I'm gonna screw myself over, I'm gonna cut myself down at the knees, I'm not gonna prepare, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. But actually, it's about putting ourselves in environments where no's are likely to happen. So here's an example. Say that you play on a basketball team when you are the age of 8. So you're 8 years old and you're playing on this basketball team. And at that time, you are the fastest, tallest, strongest, the most agile, the most kind of naturally talented person on that team. Great stuff. It means that you are going to be scoring all of the points and winning all of the games and being the person that gets picked first to play on the team when you have matches. Fantastic. This is all great stuff because what it is success. You are guaranteed success in this situation. But say that you stay on that basketball team past the point of 8 years old. So everybody else on the team is 8 years old, but you're playing on this team at age 10, at age 12, at age 16, all the way into your 20s. You're playing on a basketball team specifically for 8-year-olds. Now, you are still the tallest, the strongest, the fastest, the most agile, the most talented. Of course you are. So you will still get picked for the team and you will still be shooting all of the hoops and getting all of the many points and the medals and the trophies. Fantastic. But what that environment is doing is it's not stretching you. You have no opportunity to evolve or learn. It is a safe, predictable environment, which we love as humans. But what that environment, that safe, predictable environment does is it doesn't allow you to be in the path of potential failure. So if you actually want to learn and evolve and grow, you need to take yourself out of the basketball team that's made for 8-year-olds and put yourself in an environment that's more challenging. The thing is though, you are taking yourself out of the small pond that you are a big fish in and going into a much larger pond, making you a very small fish. Things are more difficult. You are not as good as you were in your previous team. There are other people who are better. There are other people getting picked for the team and getting the medals and the trophies that are then leaving you somewhat in the dust. Does that mean that you don't belong in that environment? No, you're actually exactly where you need to be because now you have the opportunity to grow and improve and learn through failure. And this is why we need to employ courage. Because courage doesn't mean that you are not feeling any fear, that there is an absence of fear. It's not that. Courage is this idea that you're going to do the thing in spite of the fear, that the fear is there, but you're going to do it anyway. So it's things like applying to that drama school that you think they would never take me, or emailing that casting director thinking they only cast A-list actors, they're not even going to reply to me, or making big, bold, brave, creative choices in an audition thinking this could go horribly wrong and I'm gonna look really foolish. Yeah, all of that could happen. All of that's likely to happen. Seriously, you could audition at multiple drama schools and get no's at every single one of them. You could send emails to 50 or 100 casting directors and agents and hear nothing but crickets back. And you can completely crash and burn in an audition. It is likely to happen. This is a tough industry where lots of no's occur. It is oversaturated, oversubscribed, and incredibly competitive. The industry standard is to get a no. So why do you keep doing it? Because of hope. Because you put yourself continuously in these environments that are challenging you, and you continue to stretch yourself outside of that comfort zone and outside of your current ability, then eventually you are going to elevate, learn, and grow into a situation where you are going to start getting yeses. Because if the yeses are coming too easily, then it is a surefire guarantee that you are in an environment that you are not growing within. And yes, there is a temptation to stay there because, hey, you're getting some success and it's predictable and it feels good, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. So what I'm saying is, and it's a bit of an old adage, but if you want something that you've never had, you've got to do stuff that you've never done before. And that comes with a near enough guarantee of failure in the first instance. So it's not just courage, and it's certainly not just the defeatist attitude of going, well, it's guaranteed failure, so why should I try? It is the courage to fail. It is the courage to fail forward. Failing in order to grow, in order to learn, in order to evolve. Because failure is failure for now, not forever. Failure is data. It's information for how you can do things better going forward. You don't actually learn as much from success than you do from failure. So the only task for 2025 is try to put yourself in environments where you are likely to fail. Go towards the no. So you can use this year to elevate yourself past your current skill level, your current ability, and your current comfort zone. And check it out, I have to do this too. I'm here with you. This is my word of the year also. But I don't feel great about it right now. It feels very, very uncomfortable, but we're gonna do it anyway. Yay! Okay, so go and do the thing. But before you do, make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you like the video, make sure that you pass it on to other people that you think would benefit of having the word courage as their word of the year. And I'll see you in the next one.